last question I want to ask you was how, in this day and age, where a lot of these, I feel, fake gurus are being called out, and it's a big trend. And I like that, you know, it keeps people accountable. But how do you separate yourself as not being classified as another guru out there who's just trying to? Because I feel like a lot of people, whenever you talk about sales or marketing, people get turned off very easily, especially the
Yeah.
newer generation. They don't people people don't want to be sold to, and I'm that way too. If I watch content, I don't want to watch content just to be upsold something, or in this day and age, I think, how I guess the just to frame the question better, how do you come off as authentic, non-transactional, that hey, if you want, like this video, you gotta buy my course, or it's non-transactional. And also, how do you stand out from genuinely giving value and not being attached to some sort of sale or something, trying to sell them something?
That's a good question. I think I think the answer is I don't think it's possible. As soon as you start selling, there's going to be a group of people, whether it's your audience, whether it's critics. As soon as you start selling, they're going to be negative about it. And I think it comes down to deciding how you are able to sleep at night, and then how much your content can stand on its own. So this is kind of the philosophy that we go with, and we look at any piece of content that we create as, okay, if they didn't buy a single thing from us, would they still be able to completely achieve the result that they're looking for? So I'll go back to Google Ads again, because that's an easy one for me. So if someone doesn't want to pay us for services, if someone doesn't want to buy our Excel sheets or buy our copywriting course, would they be able to successfully run a campaign as a result of just watching this one 25 or 45-minute video? So as long as the answer is yes, then I'm able to sleep at night. My business partner is able to sleep at night. I'm pretty sure everyone else on the team is able to sleep at night. But as soon as if we were to make a video and then say, okay, by the way, here's how you set up this campaign, but really it's only going to work if you use our software or use our Excel sheet, because I'm telling you to do something that's going to take 3 hours. Then I think that's where you kind of cross over to, all right, well, now you're just being transactional, and you're kind of trying to trap people into doing something that's going to result in them having to pay you in order for it to be successful. But I think in terms of those groups, and this is part of why I personally, I don't ever say any names, and I don't actually even though I agree with a lot of what's going on with the channel you mentioned, I don't say anything about it, because I think that everyone has a different line. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, it is an opinion, right? There are some of those people who are selling those courses and saying those things, and they 100% legitimately believe that what they're doing is ethical. And it doesn't matter how many thousands of us look at them and say, this is wrong. Like, you're taking people's life savings. You're straight up lying to them. They honestly believe that they're doing something that's okay. And so when you finally accept that's possible, you realize that you're not going to be able to make everyone happy. And so you have to make sure that you're able to sleep at night, and your content can stand on its own, completely independent of what you're selling. And I think as long as you have those two things, you're going to be okay. And people are going to be upset that you sell stuff. There's always going to be someone who says, why don't you give it to me for free?
Absolutely. No, I think that's amazing, and that's absolutely right. I think you have to be sold on your own product, even though otherwise you can't really be that successful. So I genuinely think these people do believe in that they are doing a great service. But it is an opinion, though. I mean, who knows? Maybe we're the wrong ones.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe we're just fools for giving out stuff for free, and we could be making millions of dollars or buying Lamborghinis and whatnot. So. Awesome.